So, Quest fans, are you ready to dive into some of the most anticipated VR games hitting the MetaQuest platform this year? 2024 is shaping up to be a massive year for Quest releases. I've got 10 extremely exciting new titles to share that you need to keep on your radar. Kicking off the list at number 10, we've got Mannequin. If you're a fan of prop hunt style multiplayer, Mannequin should definitely be on your watch list. In this unique game, a team of alien creature mannequins must disguise themselves around interactive environments, freezing in place and pretending to be lifeless storefront dummies. Opposing hunters with an arsenal of alien detection gear must track down and tag the tricky mannequins. Coming in hot at number 9 is the highly anticipated Zero Caliber 2. The original Zero Caliber delivered a heart-pounding single-player Call of Duty-style campaign tailored for VR, complete with a full arsenal of realistically handled weapons. Zero Caliber 2 aims to crank the intensity even higher with extended environments, new game modes, and an even more cinematic story-driven operation. Our next title, blasting in at number 8, takes us on an intergalactic voyage with Astro Hunters. Gather your crew for this stellar 4-player co-op adventure that sends you on perilous quests to strange new worlds, hunting rare artifacts and echoes of lost civilizations. Planting itself firmly at number 7, we have VRSO Bare Knuckle Fighting. Do you have what it takes to brawl your way through the seedy criminal underworld and cement your status as an unbreakable champion? VRSO Bare Knuckle Fighting drops you into the blood-stained rings of no-hold-barred fight clubs as you shred your knuckles against lethal opponents on a quest for glory, vengeance, and most importantly, fat sacks of cash. This gritty combat simulator pulls no punches when it comes to brutal fist-to-face impacts. Approaching the midway point at number 6, Undercover signals a welcome return to light gun arcade action. Inspired by classics like Time Crisis and Virtua Cop, Undercover arms up agents with high-tech gadgets to blast through do-or-die missions in breathtaking branches. With a killer 1980s action movie vibe, Undercover promises some of the most intense duck-and-cover firefights ever experienced in room-scale VR. Now, crossing the threshold into our top 5, Attack on Titan VR Unbreakable hacks in at number 5. While details may still remain tightly guarded behind towering walls, the mere prospect of facing off against skinless smiling titans in virtual reality should spark goosebumps for any fan of the iconic anime. Exactly how we'll be maneuvering around massive napes with blade-bearing ODM gear remains to be seen. Titans aren't the only towering threat we'll be facing in 2024, as Contractors Showdown storms the charts at number 4. The team behind fan-favorite military shooter Contractors wastes no time evolving the formula with an epic new Battle Royale mode supporting over 30 combatants. With more colossal maps, expanded progression, and the same polished weapon handling Contractors is known for, this FPS juggernaut anxiously awaits to consume your social life. Now, into the final countdown. Coming in at our bronze medal spot is Ghost of Tabor. Even in early access, passionate player testimonials speak volumes to what could become one of the definitive RPG experiences in all of VR gaming. With item progression fueling abilities, deep weapon customization, and a vibrant open world teeming with mystery, Tabor tantalizes adventurers with the promise of getting completely lost across its sprawling fantasy landscape. Combine this with intuitive gesture and motion-based spellcasting, creating unprecedented player immersion, and Ghost of Tabor shapes up a magical journey brimming with next-level ambition. Claiming our silver standing at number 2 is the sweeping return of Wanderer: Fragments of Fate. Upon its initial PC VR launch, Wanderer instantly transported gamers with its enrapturing tale of love persevering across space and time. In this visually enhanced remake built exclusively for standalone headsets, the moving narrative with all its heart-wrenching emotional gut punches arrives in stark clarity like never before. Boasting refined combat and traversal mechanics explicitly catered to intuitive motion control, Wanderer yearns to envelop Quest users in its poetic world to form bonds that will resonate for ages. And finally, after months of bated breath teeming with excitement, claiming our gold medal spot for the most anticipated 2024 Quest release is Behemoth. Brought to us from the twisted minds behind VR horror benchmark Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, Behemoth trades undead zombies for sinister colossal beings straight out of Norse legend. Exact details certainly remain clouded in secrecy, but early descriptions promise a brutal survival experience pitting daring heroes against these towering mythic monstrosities in a deadly game of wits and steel. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of our VR Game Hype Marathon. I hope this inside look at some of 2024's most ambitious Quest releases has your trigger fingers itching in anticipation. Now is the time to start clearing some solid-state drive space and buckling down those guardian boundaries because 2024 marks the next quantum leap for standalone VR.